Did you know that your guinea pig has opinions about their roommates? Strong ones. While your little cavie might seem like the most chill, veggie-munching diplomat in the animal kingdom, put the wrong creature in their space and things can go south really fast. Whether you're dreaming of a multi-species pet household or just wondering if your guinea pig could ever make friends with the family dog, you've come to the right place. So let's settle the big question every cavie owner eventually searches. Can guinea pigs and other pets live together? Today, we're running the full guinea pig compatibility chart. 5 pets that can live with guinea pigs beautifully, 5 you absolutely need to keep apart. And some of these are going to surprise you more than you'd expect. Number 1. Rabbits. Here's the kicker. Rabbits and guinea pigs were marketed as a natural pair for decades. Pet stores sold them together, hutches were built for both, and generations of owners just assumed that 2 round, fluffy herbivores were basically made for each other. And when it works, it genuinely works. Similar diets, similar energy, similar vibe. There is something genuinely delightful about a chubby rabbit and a chubby guinea pig tucked into the same corner like old friends. But here's where it gets interesting. Rabbits can silently carry a bacteria called Bordetella bronchoseptica. No symptoms on their end, 0 warning signs. And that same bacteria can cause a fatal respiratory infection in a guinea pig. On top of that, rabbit back legs are powerful enough to accidentally injure a guinea pig during what was supposed to be a friendly interaction. And some rabbits get territorial in ways a gentle guinea pig simply isn't built to push back against. This goes into the can work, but eyes open category. Regular vet checks, separate safe spaces for your guinea pig, and close monitoring of the dynamic are non-negotiable. When it clicks, it's genuinely lovely. When it doesn't, you'll know quickly. Number 2. Tortoises. What blows my mind is how perfectly this pairing actually works. The tortoise is the most unbothered creature on the planet. It is not interested in your guinea pig. It is not interested in anything, frankly, except the next leafy green and that warm patch of sunlight on the floor. It moves like it has a very important meeting scheduled sometime next decade. Guinea pigs, after an initial moment of sniff-based investigation, tend to respond to this energy by completely ignoring the tortoise in return. No territorial tension, no predatory dynamic, no drama whatsoever. Just 2 extremely different animals sharing space in a state of mutual, peaceful indifference, which is honestly the goal in any shared living situation. But please note, tortoises carry salmonella as a baseline biological fact, so shared spaces need regular, thorough cleaning. And both animals love the same leafy greens, so just make sure there's plenty to go around. But as unlikely pairings go, the tortoise and the guinea pig are one of the great unsung combinations in the pet world. Number 3. Calm, well-trained dogs. Yes, dogs are on the safe list. But stay with me here. This is not a blanket endorsement. Terriers, high-drive hunting breeds, excitable young dogs with no impulse control? Absolutely not. But a mellow golden retriever, a sleepy basset hound, a senior dog who has simply seen too much of life to get worked up about a small animal in an enclosure? These dogs, with consistent training and careful introductions, can absolutely learn to coexist with guinea pigs. And many do beautifully. Here's what gets me about this one. There are entire communities online dedicated to videos of large, gentle dogs treating small guinea pigs with what can only be described as quiet, protective tenderness. The right dog, trained by the right owner, becomes less of a threat and more of a low-key guardian. The condition is that this is an ongoing commitment, not a one-time introduction. The guinea pig's enclosure must be dog-proof at all times. Not most of the time, not "we're usually careful." Always. But when the right dog meets the right guinea pig and the right human puts in the work, it is genuinely something special. Now, before we get to the next 2, drop a comment below telling us which animals you currently have at home alongside your guinea pig, because I have a feeling some of you are already reconsidering some decisions. And fair warning, the can't list has at least 2 entries that well-meaning owners create all the time without realizing what it's actually doing to their guinea pig. Number 4, small birds. Here's one that doesn't get nearly enough attention. Finches, canaries, and other small, gentle birds can share a room with guinea pigs extremely well, as long as each species has its own enclosure and they're never in direct contact. And the reason this works is more interesting than you'd think. Guinea pigs are ambient social creatures. They respond to background activity and the sounds of nearby life. The gentle chirping and movement of small birds mimics the kind of lively natural environment guinea pigs evolved in. And it turns out that consistent, non-threatening ambient noise from another living creature is genuinely enriching for them. The absolute rule: separate cages, no shared food or water, and regular cleaning of the space between them. Bird droppings carry bacteria that can affect guinea pigs, so hygiene matters here more than most. But as same-room companions, living parallel lives in their respective spaces, a pair of guinea pigs and a small flock of finches is one of the most unexpectedly pleasant household combinations you can create. Gentle chaos and constant background life, and everybody minding their own business. Number 5. Other guinea pigs. Guinea pigs are classified as herd animals, which means they're not just social by preference, they're social by biological necessity. In the wild, cavies live in groups, and their nervous systems are literally calibrated to the constant presence of other guinea pigs around them. A solo guinea pig isn't just lonely, it's running on empty. Here's the thing most first-time owners don't know. There's a condition called wasting, where a guinea pig without companionship gradually loses weight, appetite, and the will to engage with anything. And it's one of the most common things vets see in single-housed cavies. That's not dramatic. That's just a herd animal living against its own biology. The good news? Same-sex pairs get along beautifully with a proper introduction. 2 females or 2 males raised together are practically inseparable. The only con is that initial meeting. A bit like a new roommate situation, slightly awkward for a day or two, and then suddenly they're sharing blankets and scheming together. Give them space, watch for early aggression, and you'll almost certainly end up with 2 very happy guinea pigs. Because when people ask which pets can live with guinea pigs, the honest answer starts and ends with another guinea pig. So those are the 5 animals guinea pigs can live with. Now for the other half of the answer to can guinea pigs and other pets live together? The 5 you absolutely need to keep apart. Number 6. Ferrets. Ferrets are mustelids. Same family as weasels, stoats, and minks. And every member of that family shares one hardwired biological reality. They are built to hunt small prey animals. A guinea pig, from a ferret's perspective, is not a companion. It's a target. Here's what most owners don't realize. Even before anything physical happens, the scent of a ferret moving through a shared space is enough to send a guinea pig into chronic, sustained stress. Elevated heart rate, suppressed immune function, shortened lifespan, just from the smell alone. The guinea pig doesn't need to see the ferret. Its nervous system is already responding. If you love both animals, and both are genuinely wonderful pets, they need completely separate areas of your home. No shared ventilation, no overlap of scent. This is the definition of non-negotiable. Number 7. Cats. Cat owners. This one isn't personal. But here's the honest truth. Even the most gentle, low-energy, disinterested cat on the planet is a source of real, ongoing stress for a guinea pig. Cats are obligate carnivores. Their predatory instincts don't switch off because they're well-fed and have never so much as looked at the guinea pig sideways. Guinea pigs know what a cat is. It's written into them at the deepest evolutionary level. A cat calmly sitting near an enclosure, curious, not aggressive, not making any threatening moves, is still keeping that guinea pig's nervous system in a constant low-grade alarm state, day after day. That chronic stress shows up as digestive problems, respiratory infections, and a meaningfully shorter life. If you like this video, now is the time to tap that subscribe button, because this is exactly the kind of information that could make a real difference for a guinea pig owner who doesn't know yet. Keep your cats and guinea pigs in entirely separate rooms. Wash hands between handling each animal, and never assume a calm cat is a safe cat from your guinea pig's point of view. Number 8. Hamsters. This one trips people up constantly, and honestly, it makes sense. Small, fluffy, similar vibes on the surface. But hamsters and guinea pigs are deeply incompatible animals, and it comes down to pure personality mismatch. Hamsters are solitary, territorial, and nocturnal. Guinea pigs are social, gentle, and active during the day. These are essentially two roommates who have completely opposite personalities, opposite schedules, and a completely different approach to conflict resolution. The hamster's approach to conflict resolution is biting, hard. Guinea pigs, who are not built for confrontation at any level, consistently come off worse in those encounters. Even without direct physical contact, the territorial aggression and schedule mismatch of a nearby hamster keeps a guinea pig's stress levels elevated. Keep them separate and let each of them thrive in the environment they were actually designed for. Number 9. Rats. Rats are genuinely impressive animals, intelligent, affectionate, trainable, deeply social. But put a rat near a guinea pig, and that intelligence gets pointed somewhere nobody wants. Rats are opportunistic by nature. They will bully, chase, and fight other animals they perceive as competition or as an easy target. And a calm, gentle guinea pig is absolutely not equipped to hold its own against an animal that fast and that motivated. There's also the health angle. Rats can carry respiratory pathogens that are particularly dangerous for guinea pigs, whose respiratory systems are one of their most vulnerable points as a species. Separate cages, separate rooms, dedicated handling equipment. They can both be great pets, just not to each other. Number 10. Snakes. Snakes are predators. Guinea pigs are prey. No amount of domestication, barrier, or good intentions changes what that relationship is at a biological level. And here's the detail that should end this conversation permanently for anyone still on the fence. Guinea pigs have been documented dying from cardiac events triggered purely by the detected presence of a predator nearby. Not from an attack, not from contact. Just from the biological signal that a snake is somewhere in the same environment. That scent, that energy, that ancient alarm their nervous system was built to respond to, with everything it has. If you keep snakes, keep them in a completely separate part of your home. Different room, different air circulation, thorough hand washing before any guinea pig contact. This isn't a judgment on snake owners. Snakes are fascinating, incredible animals. It's just an honest answer to what you're asking a guinea pig to live alongside. And the answer is far too much. So there it is, 5 surprising allies and 5 genuine threats in the full guide to which animals guinea pigs can live with. The lesson underneath all of it is the same. Know your animals, respect their biology, and never assume that small and fluffy automatically means compatible. Your guinea pig is counting on you to make the right call. Now, knowing who your guinea pig can live with is only half of it. The other half is what you're actually feeding them. And if you've been relying on those pre-mixed seed bags from the pet store, you're going to want to see our next video before your next trip to the shop. Like and subscribe so you don't miss it, and drop a comment telling us which pairing from today's list genuinely surprised you most.